All right, let's see you in the ring with some real competition. If you can't last here, you won't last in the ring. You're still not moving enough. Move, move! Get a good snap in the shoulders. Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go. That's it, just like that. That's it. Watch the hook. Let's go. That chin down. Watch the hook. Shake it off. Let's go. Wake up. Get about being tired. Don't slow down now. Work, let's go. In and out, in and out. That's it, it's all right, just keep moving. Focus! Let's see some more head movement. Keep those arms moving, keep those legs moving. Nice. Watch that! You want to win that ring? Work hard. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Oh, hands up! Hands up! Shake it off! Shake it off! You're okay. Stay with me here. That was all right, kid.
Hi, everybody. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. So early on here, you know exactly what to expect. Mr. Untouchable's a power puncher. A one-shot, get rid of you, say goodnight, power puncher.
Reminds me of Catholic school. You went to Catholic school.
I sure did. I went to military school.
Yeah, well, you remember those teachers when you were not paying attention? They'd take the eraser and they'd hit you with it? Well, this guy hit you with the eraser.
Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes longer?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching him all night, and he's never going to find him.
Mr. Untouchable's got to do something. This is ridiculous. He's not doing anything.
What he's doing, I think, is hoping the referee's going to come in and do something for him, get him out of there. That might be what's going on.
Don't stay in one spot.
Nice, nice.
Shut up.
And he ties up on the inside.
Keep moving. Move.
Fletcher's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Mr. Untouchable's inability to really step on that gas pedal a bit, just be a little more offensive-minded, is really catching up with him. That last round was unimpressive.
It's just not his temperament. And you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to change right now. It's kind of like being in a room, being in a party with somebody, and you say, hey, come on, talk a little bit more. You know, everybody else is talking. It's just not his way. He's not a talker. This guy is not a busy fighter.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Fletcher. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. And he's holding. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Body shot, body shot.
We count down the final moments of this round.
Come on, get focused.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Fletcher's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged. Nice block by Mr. Untouchable. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Fletcher. Now hugging on the inside. Mr. Untouchable's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Focusing.
Good defensive skill.
You got this one.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through this round here. Fletcher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Just like that.
Keep moving. Keep working the body. Keep moving. Keep moving. Relax. Relax.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He just missed that shot up top. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Focus.
10 seconds to go in this 3rd round. And that does it for this round.
You're fighting on the inside of this guy.
This is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's throwing punches, but nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-0.
Yeah, he's wide open every time he throws, and he's getting caught counters, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Hook off the jab.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
Hey, man, come on now, keep your feet. Come on now.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Keep working it.
Fletcher's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Fletcher showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And he returns on that exchange. Mr. Untouchable's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
It's all right, keep moving.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there.
Finish with the hook.
Mr. Untouchable's punch is far off the target.
Stay away from me.
Well, some guys are just takers, and right now, that's the category he's falling into.
Yeah, he is. He's standing right in front. You know, the old-time trainers would say, if you're not working in front, don't let your opponent work. Get out of range. He's not out of range.
Keep moving.
Mr. Untouchable showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. Well-struck, solid combination by Fletcher. Good right hand by Mr. Untouchable. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Mr. Untouchable's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Mr. Untouchable. Good exchange. He fires back. He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab.
Nice.
Mr. Untouchable's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Fletcher's well off the mark that time. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. That is exactly what the corner... Look at that! Fletcher's down. He was knocked down there.
Still not moving enough.
Move, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now who needs them right now.
All right, deep breath.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Fletcher's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. And he just holds on there. Protecting his head well with his guard. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Missed the body shot. And now another left. Blocks that belt line well.
That's it, that's it.
Fletcher showing us some of those survival tactics that he's picked up as a pro. Was knocked down earlier, and now he's in survival mode.
And that's exactly where he needs to be if he wants to get to another round and if he wants to be able to turn it around, get offensive later.
Mr. Untouchable scoring with that right hand. Well timed by Mr. Untouchable. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Mr. Untouchable's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. This is anybody's fight. Here we are, the start of round number 8. Teddy, you've got him up slightly, but I don't know. I'm watching this fight, and I think at any moment it could turn.
Yeah, this is like in the old days, you know, the corner might break off one of those ammonia capsules, one of those smell salts, you know, in the nose of a guy, pick him up a little bit, bringing him down the home stretch. Hey, you can't use those anymore, but you can use some stern, strong words. Get going. Come on, pick it up a little bit. Don't sleep now.
Mr. Untouchable's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Fletcher's hurt by a big shot. Well, he just went from big shot comes crashing home. Well, we knew he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
4, 5.
This is it. He's going after it right now. His man's been down. Now he's trying to get rid of him.
Well, this is a situation where use the jab, control range, don't get carried away, use the fundamentals, and get the knockout that way.
What a big shot. Fletcher's battered and beaten. I don't know that this fight's going to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The ref is stopping this fight. Mr. Untouchable's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout.
I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or